Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your July general reading. And I pulled from the deck. The Queen of Cups is your overall energy, describing your very balanced, tranquil, peaceful, emotional state. The energy of self-acceptance, of warm feelings, a healthy exploration of your feelings, sitting with your authentic feelings. What you give to yourself, you are sharing with others in a way that is very reassuring to them. Your intuition is very sharp and very keen, and you're comfortable with the emotional expression of others as you feel safe to share yours with others as well. Underneath the deck, the Queen of Pentacles is the queen who gives and shares her practical, disciplined work ethic, her efforts to be productive, to be on time, to be responsible, but to do that in a way that is models positive, synchronous energies towards building consistently over time, so that this is a method of maximizing any potential, taking from the models from nature, the metaphor of planting the seed or the cycle of growing from seed is what the Queen of Pentacles can manifest in any area of life. So you're modeling practical, diligent, consistent steps to building for others. And this really comes out of a place of understanding what your emotional and practical needs are. Your need for comfort, for safety, but to be able to access and explore your rich inner world. I'd already pulled an oracle card for you, the beautiful rhodochrosite, and the key words are self-acceptance. I fully accept myself and know that I'm worthy of great things in life. This is very interesting. I am almost feeling this sense of humility within you, Gemini, as you begin to feel and authentically project yourself into your current situation from a place of empowerment, of knowing that you're worthy, but not needing to be prideful about that or to amplify that in any way, but really to express that through all of your interactions and exchanges with others. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for all of you. However, if you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. I appreciate your time and really value that you're able to support me in any way that you do. So I thank you in advance for that. So for your 10th house, your social identity, the way others see you, the Seven of Cups is describing this sense of endless possibility, almost confusing, overwhelming possibilities. You may be seeing things from this new vantage point you're occupying of real wholeness and real sort of inner gentleness, that there are many opportunities available to you that you perhaps had been unwilling or did not believe were possible for you. The interesting thing about this card is that it describes things that perhaps you once pursued as in the belief that it would make you happy or feel special or in the in crowd or set you above or in a very privileged category, has lost its appeal to some extent. It's not that you don't want those things, it's that you understand the real prize is a goal, is a vision, is a dream that you're pursuing. It can be a practical, successful project that you feel is sufficiently challenging you and leading you in the direction of your ultimate vision. This is something that you know is the real prize, and that prize can very well be a self that is whole, successful, and healthy, balanced within. It can also be a a soul bond that you can partner with to build together with a complete alignment of goals and values. In the first house, the Eight of Pentacles, wow, you're really channeling this desire to work hard. This feels like you have an overall or bigger project. It feels very work related or project based, where you are crafting your skills, improving your skills in a way that you recognize parallels improvements in yourself, understanding that your devotion to your craft or whatever you do well, being excellent at that to the degree that is possible for you, is preparing you for any opportunity that comes your way. So as you sink into what you do well and continue to work at that in a way that's disciplined, you devote yourself to some kind of vision of a better world, a better product even, a better work environment, a better community. You feel yourself actively contributing to that. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your base, your foundation, the Page of Swords. This is interesting. It's one of your cards, and it's coming from a couple of different places. So I feel you coming from a place of recognizing you're a beginner to whatever this overall project is. You are new to the scene, or you're new to the place that you have recently arrived. You may have worked in an organization or with a team for a while, but you're somehow in a new position with a new vantage. And you are learning by observing. You're taking note of everything around you. You're communicating carefully and acknowledging the expertise that you're surrounded with. You're accepting the role of mentee as a way of following the models of those around you that are more experienced. And this is a way in which you are not denying your inclusion among this team, this group of leaders perhaps, but you're acknowledging that you are a quick study, that you will catch on, that you understand what the big picture is. In the seventh house, the house of significant others, the Wheel of Fortune. So something here is drastically changing because of the changes you've made within you. This card can sometimes be about good karma, and I do believe over the last several months, you have been diligently working among the ranks for many of you of workers, co-workers, collaborators, and that has brought you to a place of greater position, influence, or authority. In that way, you, without necessarily angling for that, you recognize that you embody the basis for the knowledge that allows you to lead very expertly. Your leadership is about investing in those you work with. And this is where your natural skills of communicating, learning, finding new ways to communicate, helping others to learn things that may be difficult in a very traditional way, allowing others you work with to find their strength and to operate from that rather than assigning traditional roles. You see yourself as one amongst your team, and this actually is a very positive strategic leverage for you to create buy-in and include a multiplicity of participation in your effort. It's really beautiful. I'm going to clarify the first house, this Eight of Pentacles with the Moon in the second house and the Queen of Swords in the third house. It's interesting because there is something hidden about the way that you give and receive the things that you value. I'm also almost feeling as though you are hiding your true worth, or your salary, or you're negotiating from a place of unknowns. So at this point, it's telling me that you're being made an offer, and the offer feels incomplete to you. It feels superficial. You feel that there's something underneath this offer that you need to know, and you will find out. The Queen of Swords next to the Page of Swords is about you can occupy the position of the beginner, the sub leader, the under ruler, the junior executive, as long as you're in a place of negotiation. You're willing to continue the discussion of worth, value, salary, investment, and as long as that conversation is still open, you are willing to occupy the role in a temporary capacity, in a let's see, on a trial basis, or on a probationary basis. The probation, I don't feel is theirs. I feel it's yours. You're taking a wait and see attitude as you see how you are truly included at a place of leadership. Are you truly valued at that level? Does the salary being offered truly reflect your responsibilities and your worth to the organization? So this is some of the message I feel that you are receiving. This can indicate an unexpected largesse, or difficulty, delays in getting the money that is owed to you. In the fourth house, the Page of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords again in the fifth house, and the Six of Cups in the sixth house. Yeah, it almost feels like you have devoted so much effort to your current project, work environment. Perhaps it's your community environment, something that is taking all of your creative attention, and you are following as astutely as you can to understand the players, the environment, the resources that you have at hand. And I feel like there's something from your memory. Perhaps there's someone you used to know who is appearing as a support to you in a working environment. This can be relevant to your habits, the way that you're developing your health, the way that you're falling more in alignment with feelings and beliefs that you once held in the past. Perhaps there is a former friendship or relationship that is sparking and motivating you to improve your health, your well-being in some way that helps you to fit better, or understand, learn the environment, uh, get up to speed with the opportunities that are available to you in the current environment. The seventh house, significant others. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the High Priestess in the eighth house, and the Two of Swords in the ninth house. The High Priestess is really, really talking about your collaborative relationships, significant relationships with those with whom you share resources. This often is a family that shares some kind of inheritance or resources that have been passed down or that they benefit from. This can be part of a professional team that you're a part of that manages your business or a business. But whatever it is, you are kind of keeping silent about perhaps your money. You're allowing factors to reveal themselves, others to reveal their position before you come forth with yours. So your powers of observation are very, very keen, and I think you see an opportunity here to move in a very different direction. It isn't like it's a brand new pop-up opportunity. This is the direction you've been moving in for a while, and you now recognize that you perhaps are leaving behind folks, relationships that have been with you for a while, or that is your fear, your anxiety. You know the direction you're going in is the direction for you. There's no question in your mind about that. You don't even feel you have a choice about that. However, you're concerned about how the consequences of that choice are going to affect others. There may be a long distance move for many of you. You may be working remotely from a variety of locations. There may be simply just a lot of travel involved in what it is that you're moving towards. And this is actually quite ideal for the work that many of you do in your ability to communicate, to exchange ideas, to provide access to more and more people. Perhaps those more people are family members, or they're members of your team, or they're a variety of communities that are far apart. You are in your zone, and you have an opportunity to pursue something that feels destined for you. In the 10th house, the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Death card in the 11th house and the Seven of Wands in the 12th house. So I don't want to cover up these beautiful cards because I love their colors. In the 7th house, you're aligning yourself with a whole new set of values, beliefs, and associations. You've moved into or are moving in to a whole new circle. Perhaps you've shifted companies, work environments. You've released something that was fundamental to your faith in the upliftment of humankind in the past. You see it differently now. You see your ability to be in a position of influence. And I think until not so long ago, this did not feel like a possibility. In fact, I keep getting the sense that you associated yourself in the past as a worker bee, as one who receives orders and instructions and carries them out to the best of your ability. And something has dramatically shifted for you. But that shifting is causing a lot of internal dialogue, healing, exploration about the assumptions of the past that you were barely aware were operating in your world and that were motivating a lot of your choices. And so in this new position, you have a sense of having to stand your ground. Perhaps you're defending yourself against some of your new associates who want to know how you got where you are, want to know who you are, what you're about. And perhaps as well, you're somewhat defending yourself towards those former friends and associates who don't understand where you are now, don't have a full understanding, feel somehow that you've abandoned them because you're not available in the way that you used to be. And this is all a part of normal and healthy growth pains. So I don't want you to feel as though you've moved into a negative direction simply because you're feeling a lot of the tensions and pulls of the past. And consequently, the pressures of the moving towards something much bigger than you felt that you were ready for. I feel like you know you're ready, But there's the practical concerns of our relationships. And I pulled from the Seed and Sickle Oracle card, the Mustard, and I'm going to read this for you. This is such an interesting reading. I feel as though I could spend more time, but I understand as well this is a general reading and it is not going to resonate for everyone. So I'm going to read Mustard. Number 29 might be relevant to some of you. You've mastered the broad strokes. Now it's time to get really into the nitty-gritty of mustard's tiny seeds. Stop looking at the bigger picture and focus on the minutia. Whether it's a problem, a project, or a situation, paying attention to the details will pay dividends. There's skill in being able to flush out the intricacies of a situation, and that is where you'll really flourish right now. Beautiful. If you enjoy this content, check out more content here. And until next time, Gemini, namaste.